Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome to the 222 portal. This is something that I am calling the Blueprint Gate. And this is the continuation and completion of what we opened on the 2-2 portal, which was the Mirror Gate. In that activation, we witnessed truth, we held our humanity, and we made the witness vow. So if you haven't listened to the 2-2 Mirror Gate activation yet, or if you want to revisit it, you can do so at any time. Just know that energy doesn't necessarily follow a calendar the way the mind thinks it does. That video is linked in the description below, so you can come back to it whenever you feel called. And if you have done it already, that's wonderful. Today, we take what the mirror revealed, and we're going to build something real with it. Now, that doesn't mean that you necessarily have to have already done the 2-2 Mirror Gate, but just that it will help support you in this next step, okay? So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Carissa, and I will be channeling Reiki and light code activations within this 2-2 portal. All of it is guided by your highest good. So if you are open to receiving, simply say yes in your mind now. Beautiful. Go ahead and get comfortable, either seated or lying down. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And take a slow inhalation through your nose. And a longer exhalation out through your mouth. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now bring your awareness into your body. Notice where there are pockets of tension, where you might be bracing. And in those spaces, I want you to just breathe into them. Imagine the tension just melting off of you. Allow the shoulders to really drop. The jaw to soften. And the tongue to just disengage from the roof of your mouth. If you're bracing in your belly, allow your belly to soften. And just be fully present in this moment where you are safe, you are held, and all is well. Beautiful. Now let's call your energy back from any unfinished loops, other people's emotions or expectations, the collective intensity. the pressure to keep up. The mental tab overload. That's all of us, isn't it? Just allow all of that energy, all that awareness to return back into your body. Feel the Reiki moving down the back of your head, down your neck, down your spine, and all the way into your hips, your legs, and your feet. Like your energy is being poured back into the vessel, steady and whole. Let the jaw soften a little more. Let those shoulders drop again. And let your body know that you don't have to carry the world to be awake. You don't have to stay activated to stay true. Now we invite only the highest support, only what honors consent, sovereignty, and truth. First, we call in your higher self, steady, clear, and present. We welcome Archangel Michael as guardian of this space, holding the perimeter, clearing distortion, protecting your field as you build. We welcome the oversoul of Aureya, the golden current of divine support, moving through this activation as steady assistance, reminding you that you are supported and you do not have to earn safety by suffering. And now we welcome the allies of the Blueprint Gate. We welcome Themis, guardian of right order. So what we build is rooted in integrity, justice, and truth. We welcome in Athena, wise strategist, bringing discernment and calm clarity for the next aligned steps. And we welcome Hephaestus, sacred builder and smith, helping forge this blueprint into real form in your nervous system, in your choices, and in your life. Michael holds the threshold, Aureya flows through the center, and I am deepening the Reiki now. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your solar plexus if it feels good. And gently call back the vow from the 2-2 portal, because the blueprint begins with who you chose to be. And if you haven't yet created a vow, imagine who you want to be throughout this year, in the coming days and weeks, and hold that blueprint in your mind. Now repeat silently or out loud, "I will not abandon my humanity." I will not surrender my nervous system to fear. I choose courageous, aligned action without becoming what I oppose. Let Reiki seal this vow again, like a signature on the blueprint. And now we build. Bring awareness to the solar plexus and belly. This is where old patterns of survival like to live. Over responsibility, hypervigilance, spiraling, proving, bracing for impact. Let Michael's energy move through this space, clean and precise. And allow Michael and his energy to cut cords to the old inner agreements that say, I must do everything alone. If I rest, I'm unsafe. If I'm not constantly informed, I don't care. If I soften, I'll be harmed. Now invite Aureya's golden current to move in immediately after, like a warm gold wash filling the space where old scaffolding used to be. This isn't positive vibes. This is support, the kind that your nervous system can actually receive and has been craving all along. Breathe and feel the difference between being activated and being anchored. Good. Now we bring the blueprint into the body, center by center, so it becomes lived. Bring awareness to your root, to the base of your spine. Themis steps in here first, offering right order in the foundation. And you whisper to the root, it is safe enough to be here. It is safe enough to choose integrity. It is safe enough to receive support. bring awareness to your solar plexus. Here, Athena steps in, calm, clear, and strategic. She activates within you an aligned action that will help guide you on your mission to becoming the individual who lives out this blueprint. There won't be 100 steps, just one true step to begin with. And you say, as you open up to receive it, I choose what is aligned. I release what is not. I act without abandoning myself. And as you say those words, open your solar plexus to receive your next step. Now move to the throat and hands. Hephaestus enters here, the builder energy. Imagine your hands glowing like they're remembering what they're made to do. Create, protect, serve, build, speak truth, hold boundaries, make art, make change, make dinner, make calls, make the next right choice. Whatever building means for you right now. And you say, what I build will not be fueled by hatred. What I build will be fueled by truth, integrity, and devotion. Let Aureya thread through all three centers now: root, solar plexus, throat and hands, like a golden wire connecting foundation, choice, and action. Now we make it real. Choose one blueprint brick, one tangible commitment for the next 24 to 48 hours. This isn't a grand gesture here, and it's not about perfection. It's just one creation, one brick. Let your body choose before the mind debates. It might be a boundary you hold without over-explaining. A request for support you finally make. a daily nervous system practice you keep, 2 minutes a day is more than enough. One aligned action you take, one conversation you've been avoiding, one donation, call, email, or community action that matches your values. One rest decision that honors you without guilt. Decide what it looks like right now. Once you have it, speak this silently. This is the brick. This is how I build. This is how I anchor the blueprint into reality. Now feel Hephaestus forge that choice, like it's stamped into the blueprint, and feel Reiki seal it into the solar plexus. Now take a moment and imagine your body as a temple. Your spine is the central pillar, and Michael holds the outer edge, protected, clear. Aureya flows through the center, supported, steady. And Themis, Athena, and Hephaestus weave the blueprint into a quiet internal grid. There's nothing tight, nothing rigid. It's simply stable, like you can breathe inside of it. Let your nervous system learn this frequency. I can be awake without being consumed. I can love without collapsing. I can act without abandoning myself. Now take a deep inhale and a long exhale as you begin to return to the present, return to the room. Feel your feet, your legs, your hip, your hips, your shoulders. And as your consciousness comes more fully into the room, Remember your blueprint brick. Remember what actions you plan to take and write them down if necessary. Inhale again. I choose it. Exhale. I live it. Beautiful. The blueprint is now sealed and activated within your field. And over the next few days and weeks, you will see the embodiment occurring and unfolding in your energetic frequency. It might make sense to note how you feel now and where you are going, so that you can keep track of how this has shifted within your reality. I have a feeling for many of you, it will be a vastly different frequency than what you're holding right now. So let the Reiki seal your field in with some gentleness as we thank our allies. Thank you to Michael, guardian of the threshold. Thank you to Aureya, the golden current of support. Thank you to Themis, keeper of right order. Thank you to Athena, wise strategist. Thank you to Hephaestus, sacred builder. And thank you to you and your higher self. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes, soften the jaw and roll your shoulders, and open your eyes. And if you feel called to go deeper into the frequency of receiving, into divine support, sacred exchange, and the nervous system becoming available for wealth and flow, you can join me inside Return to Flow. It's a 21-day wealth activation with Aureya. And it's a gentle devotional journey that pairs beautifully with this blueprint gate work, especially as you anchor what you're building after the 222 portal. You'll find the link in the description below or over at manifestdifferently.com/flow. You are here, Radiant One. You are anchored. And now you can start building the life that can truly hold you.